We're back with more STL TV Live with more than 100 filmmakers and related guests expected for the St. Louis International Film Festival. We still have a lot to talk about with my guest, Chris Clark, who I was saying before has the coolest job curating a film festival. I mean, this is really special. I want to talk about the locations because I think some people don't realize that this is happening simultaneously at different theaters across the St. Louis area.
It's a big monster to put together. We're on 6 or 7 screens for 11 different days in 2 states. Our home base is the Tivoli Theater. We'll have 2 screens there. We'll have 2 screens at Plaza Frontenac. We'll be at Washington University and Brown Hall on both weekends. And all throughout the festival, we'll also be at Webster University in Webster Groves. And on both Sundays of the festival, because we have 11 days, so you get a week and a half in there, we'll be at the Wildey Theater in Edwardsville, Illinois.
Okay, and let's talk about accessibility, because when you do say film festival, it tends to have that sense of like hipster, I have to be someone, have a special pass, and it's not really about that.
We do it for the community. We bring, part of our culture, our mission is to promote cross-cultural understanding through the medium of film. I've been out of the United States once, but I've been to every country that there is by watching foreign films and getting a sense of culture, and whether they're in Tokyo or Belleville or North St. Louis or Germany, they have problems with their wives, girlfriends, they have stupid jobs. You know, the same things happen. There are profound differences, of course, but you know, they're still people too. And
when we talk about, when you hear film festival, Sundance, all of that, what's the whole, explain the whole sort of, not the idea behind film festivals, but really for a filmmaker, what that means.
It's it's part and parcel with sort of their marketing plan. You know, if they can win awards and get early exposure through industry people, and it just kind of helps propel word about their film. There's many, many, many more films made each year that never see the light of day, and shouldn't, than there are, you know, that come to us, whether Netflix or cable. And this is just sort of part of the system. You know, it's like a sports where you go through the minor leagues and work your way up. It's sort of the same thing. You get to the big ones and get to the top and get more attention, and then ultimately get sold to a studio or a distributor. You know, that's the ultimate goal.
So it's just the exposure, and then also for the film goer, for their experience. Well, I want to get back to, we have these clips, not clips, but images of some of the films being shown, because you show kind of the blockbuster films as well as the art house films and the foreign language films. So let's take a look at, what's this one?
This is The Invisible Woman, directed by Ralph Fiennes. It's about Charles Dickens and his multi-decade, he had an affair with a woman who was an actress. I believe his wife knew the whole time. But this is part of his history, that he had this long-term affair with
Leave it up to the films to unveil, to like, unveil.
So he's a writer and star and director of the film. So it was really, really good.
And Idris Elba, everyone's talking about Mandela. So
Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, very long film, about 150-something minutes, like 2.5 hours. But you know, biopic, historical drama, very moving.
And this is like Oscar buzz around this.
Yes,
one, isn't it?
Absolutely. Judi Dench, Philomena, based on a true story, a woman who gave up a child for adoption when she was in her teens at an Irish orphanage, and she, many decades later, obviously, she's an older person now, tries to find her son.
Okay.
This is called The Past. Asghar Farhadi, if I'm saying it right, the man who directed the Oscar-nominated Separation last year. That's Berenice Bejo, who was the star of a co-star of The Artist, Oscar-winning The Artist a couple of years ago. So this is an Iranian-French production.
Got it.
The Trials of Muhammad Ali. This is in particular of his story, the many, many parts of the Muhammad Ali story. This is during the time during the Vietnam War where he decided firmly to be a conscientious objector and not go to war, that put his career and his life on hold.
Okay, all right, that's exciting. Is that, do we have any, we've got one
this is our opening night film called We Always Lie to Strangers, a lively, bubbly, and very fun and very respectful documentary about people who live and work in Branson, Missouri.
Interesting.
This is our opening night film. Co-directors, one is the co-director of the True Falls Film Festival in Columbia, Missouri, and the other is A.J. Schnock from Edwardsville, Illinois, a great documentary filmmaker.
Oh, wonderful. That's fantastic. And again, Oliver Stone's going to be there. That's super exciting. What's the date for him that he's going to be here?
He'll be here on November 22nd.
November 22nd.
And, you know, you don't have to be an elitist or a film scholar or anybody other than yourself to attend these films, and that's, you know, a common misconception. Foreign films tend to put people off because you have to read something. Once you're in there for 5 minutes, you don't even realize you're doing it anymore, and it's just a great way to take a sneak peek at other cultures.
Yeah, no, it sounds amazing. You've done a great, I mean, this is great. Your team has done a great job curating this and putting it together. I look forward to it. Again, the information, we have it there for you on the screen. It's the 22nd Annual Whitaker St. Louis International Film Festival. As Chris said, really any and everyone is welcome to go see. It's such a wide array of films. There is absolutely something you will love, and just go check it out at all the different locations. Tivoli's the home base, but you see all the other cinemas that are participating and other locations that are participating. And if you have more or want more information, head to Cinema St. Louis's website at cinemastlouis.org. Well, thank you for being here.
Thanks very much.
And good luck on your 22nd year.
It'll be fun.
All right. Well, the Whitaker St. Louis International Film Festival, as I said, is November 14th through the 24th. Be sure to check their website for a full schedule and list of events at cinemastlouis.org/2013-SLIF. Now, when we come back, we'll talk about an upcoming event runners and chocolate lovers alike will love. Stay with us next on STL TV Live.